Assessed value, appraised value, market value. What does all this jargon really mean? Before making a bid on your new home, you may want to familiarize yourself with a few of these terms to ensure you get the best price possible. Say a seller lists his house at $250,000. This is called a list price. A list price isn't calculated in any formal way. It's just the price the seller hopes to sell his or her home for. The general rule agents encourage is to list a home as close to the market value as possible. But $250,000? That's a bargain, you think. So with checkbook in hand, you sign away. Later, you find out the house was appraised at only $200,000 and that it was assessed at only $175,000. What exactly happened here? Did you pay too much for your new home? Let's define some terms, and maybe it'll be a bit clearer. First, the assessed value of a home is used to determine how much the county will collect in property taxes. This number is based on sales made in the prior year from properties similar to yours. So, when property values increase, taxes generally increase, and when property values decrease, taxes decrease. Simply put, the assessed value of a home is typically lower than what it was appraised for. Which brings us to our second term, which is appraised value, or the value given to a home by a professional appraiser. He or she comes in and assesses what the home is actually worth by taking factors such as location and condition of the home into account. Finally, the market value is the price at which the house, in its current condition, will sell within a reasonable period of time. This is generally 30 to 90 days. For example, say the house was priced at $250,000 for the first 90 days. If, for some reason, the house was not able to sell, the seller would reconsider the price. For the house to become more attractive to potential bidders, the seller must lower their price. If they lower their price to $210,000 and it sells for that amount, then that would now be considered the market value of the home. So, did you really pay too much for the house? Well, not necessarily. There are many factors in purchasing a home. Before you bid, ask yourself a few questions. Is the house worth the price the seller is asking? Are you able to pay off the house in a reasonable amount of time? Will you be the only one bidding on the home, or will you regret the decision to wait for the price of the home to decrease and possibly lose it to someone else? Whatever you may decide, make sure you know your real estate terms and how the market works.